Okay, I have here some food for the babies. Come here, little ones. What are you doing sleeping like that? Come here. And try and show people what you look like. Come here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's our teeny tinies. Little bitties. Put a fresh tissue in their box, so when I put them back, they've got a clean tissue. Okay, little ones. I took these out of Ruby's nest box yesterday because Ruby has had 2 other clutches. These are 3rd clutch babies, and she has not been very successful. Out of 8 hatched eggs, 4 in the 1st clutch all died, and 3 out of the 2nd clutch died. She managed to raise 1 baby, a little opaline fallow, and that's all she's raised. So, to protect these from her 3rd clutch, because the others died right away shortly after hatch, I'm assuming because she didn't feed them or they got cold, or both. Anyway, these had empty crops. So I pulled them and I've put them in an incubator, which I'll show you in a little bit. Yeah. This is very thin hand feeding formula. It's 6 parts of very warm water. Actually, it was boiling when I mixed it. It's cooled off a lot, but it's still very warm. So this water is 6 parts water and one part hand feeding formula. Okay, little one. This is a little red-eyed Bourke. Her mother is a Rubino, so she could be anything with red eyes, fallow or Lutino or Rubino. So you can see there's her little full tummy. Put her in her box over here. Can't quite get that box into the picture, can I? Had a little trouble with the camera tripod this morning. Here we go. Yeah, good stuff, huh? Says, I'm hungry, Mom. This one is probably going to be a Rosie. Father is a Rosie. Get something on your nose here. Let's turn that over. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Oops. Don't want it to drip down the front of you. If these were small finches instead of Bourke parakeets, I wouldn't use an eyedropper like this. I would use something to just kind of, as I once accidentally drowned, I think, a Lady Gouldian finch baby with one of these eyedroppers. Because even though you could do that with these too if you're not very, very careful. The finch babies are even smaller than these parakeet babies. And these are not budgies, they're Bourke parakeets. Their little tummy. Yeah, is that enough? Later we'll give them even more, and we'll give them some that's not mostly water. So I'll show you what the box looks like. Here they are, my little babies. I put in a new tissue. And I have here a piece of a sweater that is a nice soft cashmere type sweater that I'm going to cover them with. There we are, babies. And I'll show you now the incubator that I'm keeping them in. Okay, so here's the incubator. This is something that has been built for us years ago, and it has raised very many babies, even hatched eggs in it. So down underneath it, there's a bowl of water for humidity, and the incandescent bulb for heat. And a most important thing is back here is the thermometer. So it has to be in the high 90s. So to keep it that way, this lid, it has a little edge that's open here. And I have learned that if I prop this just a tiny bit, it keeps it right around 97 degrees, which is about right. So I have a little pencil, just the tip of the pencil to kind of keep it just barely open. And that keeps it just about the right temperature. And it's an old nest box. We've put electrical wiring through here for the light bulb. And again, the babies are in a nice little box up on a wire rack, so they're not too close to the light bulb, but they're over the water for humidity. And there's the temp in the back, and we're just doing just fine. And I've even hatched Lady Gouldian eggs in here, if you can believe that, and hand-raised Lady Gouldians. And so the Bourkes are pretty simple compared to finches, and I'm sure they'll do well. So we'll give you an update again later. So here, not a lot of light in there. Here is their mother. This is Ruby. She's still on 2 eggs. And I hope they will hatch, and if they do, I'll put them in with the others, just to be sure that they survive. Good girl, Ruby. She's hand-fed and tame, but not the best mother. And over there, that's their dad. That's Rudy, and he is a Rosie Bourke, where she is a Rubino. Okay, Rudy, you go feed your lady. Introducing our remaining birds from 2021. Not very many. These 2 in front are hand-fed and tame. This is our little Droopy. She doesn't hold her head up all the time for some reason. You can see the difference over here. The normal has her head up nice and straight. And Droopy is a beautiful opaline fallow. Just lets her head hang down. But sometimes she'll, she raises it up too. Come here, sweetness. Show people you can put your head up. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're a sweetie. Yes, you are. But she says, I like to sit with my head down. But I'll eat out of your hand, and I'll sit on your hand. I go with Mom to fill up the water cup, and I fly around inside the cage, even though I'm not a high flyer, because I'm always looking down mostly. Yeah. And here's our little normal hen. She's become less interested in me since I put her in here with this other little hen. Well, I don't know if that's a hen. This opaline fallow up here is out of Ruby and Rudy, and she's the only one they've raised this year, which is why I'm hand feeding their other babies. And she's not tame because I let them completely feed her to give them some practice. And on the floor is Glitter. He is a splendid scarlet-chested parakeet whose red feathers are coming in. I did hand feed him, but he's not very tame. Yeah, not like the Bourkes. The Bourkes are much tamer. Yeah, I don't know. Splendids are just different. So we have a parent-fed opaline fallow up here. I have not DNA'd to find out the sex. I do know that this one is a hen. Yeah, based on the fact that her father is an opaline fallow. Come here, sweetie, step up. Step up, show people. Yeah, she is adorable, even though she drops her head down. So she's 50% the price of the other one up there, because the other one has a normal, doesn't droop her head. I don't know why she does that. She seems okay otherwise. She can see all right. Yeah, she seems to see fine, except that her head is always pointed down. Yeah, and she puts her tail in the water a lot. Okay. Yeah. Hello, little normal girl. Come here. Come on. Oh, don't do that. Don't be that way. She is tame. You'll just have to trust me. Put something in my hand, she'd be on me in a minute. Aw. Yeah, you're a good girl. All of you are. Hey, hey, hey. Let's not pick at each other. Even if we're not related to one another, we look alike. We're not related, but we look alike. Yeah. Okay. So those are the 4 babies we still have from 2021, and 3 of them are available. Not our splendid. I'm looking for a hen for him. In fact, let me see, are you? Oh, you're down on the bottom. We have a splendid hen up here that is his sister, and I would be happy to trade her for a hen for glitter. Yeah. So anyway, those are our sweet babies. 2 are hand fed. Well, actually 3 if I count the splendid, although he's not very tame, even though I'm gonna keep him anyway. Okay for now. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, you little Dickens. Wanted you to show off and you won't. Okay, bye for now.